Someone was going to do a reading for me with playing cards and backed out. Oh, intuitive, you're beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Things are going so fast. Someone's going to do a reading for me with playing cards and backed out because and then it just ended. So because I don't know. You're welcome. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well. Okay. Let's go. So my name's Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life. If you need more, go to my page, book a reading. My readings are $175 over Zoom for the hour. They are recorded. They're very uplifting and shifting and changing. Oh, that's not good, Lacey. No, don't buy that. I'm sorry. I don't buy that. That's why you want a reader that works in the white light. Every reading I do is for your highest good. So even if they give constructive criticism, it's always for your betterment or improvement because it's something you can change or fix. You shouldn't have dark readings. I'm sorry that you experienced that from somebody. That's just really, really bad and really, really wrong. So anybody that says that or does like curses and stuff, don't buy into it. Just put a force field up, say no thank you, not for me, and shut the door, move on to the next one. Thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for letting me join. We'll definitely be back. I appreciate it. So good to you guys. All right. Nova, congratulations. You got my attention. Now, I say you got my attention, but really the angels got my attention. They told me to choose you. So here we go. Nova, I'm having trouble with my love life. Will I ever find the one? Let's find out. I almost feel like doing the drum roll. I hope so. Your chakra opener makes me think. Excellent. All right. So Nova, congratulations. This one's for you. They're telling a story, my love. A story is unfolding as we speak. So I always like when they give more. Hi, Zishan. Welcome. Okay. So there's a few things going on there. Okay. You may not like this answer, Nova, but it's the answer you need to hear. So I hope that you open your mind and allow it to be what they're going to say. Right now, you're attracting trouble. So right now is not a very good time to date. It is if you view it the right way. The answer to your question is, will you ever find the one? The answer is yes. Now, you got to be careful because this is a small yes, which means you don't want to bet the house on it. This is more like a maybe, which means it can change. The reason it's not a stronger yes is the club energy. This is your fear, your doubts, your worries. That's what's going on. You're attracting people that you bump heads with, where the two of you don't agree. So you have to agree to disagree. But your tendency is you will sacrifice. And that's not good for you. So they don't want you sacrificing anymore. They know what you want. They've heard your dream. So you don't have to keep doing it. So they know what you want. They heard your dream. You're going through a massive life lesson right now. So the book is the life lesson. So you're in the expansion mode. So what they're doing is everyone they send to you is a lesson. It's not somebody you're supposed to dive into. It's not somebody you're supposed to marry. But you're like, okay, why am I attracting this? Why am I attracting this? And whatever you're attracting, that's what you need to fix inside. So if you're attracting somebody that disrespects you, that means you're not feeling worthy. So you have to fix that in your vibrational frequency. If you're attracting somebody that's lies, then it means that you're not trusting. So you've got to work on your trust. So everything is a reflection. But the good news is the answer is yes, once you shift your vibration. I hope that helped. If you can afford it, do a reading. I tell you, it will, a whole hour, they'll really bring out what it is and how to release it. So I hope that will help. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so this one is 5. I'm Lumba, 1010 Portal Blessings, Angel. Beautiful. That's wonderful. Hi, Taylor. Taylor, is there romantic potential for W and I? Romantic. Is there romantic potential for W and I? Okay. I'm doing very well. Thanks, Nimra. Okay. Well, thanks for following me. I appreciate that. Oh, how did that happen, Leanne? You came live with me. Can you hear me, Leanne? I'm going to just disconnect that. Okay. Will I achieve career success by, doesn't give a lot of time, by end of 2025? Hi, Callum. Okay. We could do that next time, Leanne, but when I'm ready. PJs aren't pretty. Oh, dear. So this one is, Taylor, are you still in the room? Taylor, are you still in the room? Perfect. So this one's for you, Taylor. So the question is there romantic potential for W and I? There is. There is. So the 6 is a yes. It's going to be very intense. And it's a yes. Now, this is the key to something big. This is the key to something really, really big. And I don't think that they're your forever. I think they're the ones that get you in alignment with your heart. I think they're the ones that get you in alignment to the frequency, the potential of what you want. You guys, we have high vibrational desires. And if we're in low vibrational energy, what we desire cannot come in because we're at a different frequency, a different radio station. You have to tune your dial to the right frequency. And I think that's what W is all about, is to tune your dial to the right frequency. But it doesn't look like it's a forever, but it's definitely an intense right now. And it's the key to everything. So once this ends and stops, you, my friend, are going to go through a massive shift. This is where you hear people say, I had a spiritual awakening. And if you look at the card, it's got the flower, which is your growth. Words don't teach, experience teaches. So you've learned, you've learned, you've learned. That shows the angels. So this is aligning to your guides and angels for your highest good. It shows the sword, which is cutting out what does not serve you to bring balance. That's the yin and the yang to your life. It's not the answer you wanted, but it's an interesting one. But in the meantime, always live in the now. And everything I say can shift and change as time goes on. That's just as the energies are now and the timelines are now. But to me, it's a really fantastic thing, because this spiritual awakening is what you need to get that forever vibrational frequency you want. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Thanks everybody for being here. My name's Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels, about your life and where you're going. You're welcome to type your yes or no question in. Not everybody will get their question answered. However, if you are lucky enough, I do not rush. I really take my time. If you need more, please go to my page and book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom. You'll know, your gut will tell you. Your angels will say, you need to do this. All right. And sometimes you guys are postcarded. So it's you'll hear something that you need. Yeah. And you know it's for you, even though it wasn't yours. Okay. So you're welcome, Taylor. So Eham, are you still in here? I don't want to read yours unless you're still in here. Will I achieve career success by the end of 2025? There you go. I just pronounced it wrong. Sorry. Okay, guys. Woo. They're telling a story here. Okay. Will you achieve financial success by the end of 2025? No. And this is a good no, don't worry, because the heart is aligned. You've got to work on your stress, my friend. You stress a lot. So when you're so focused, so here's your happiness and here's your passion. When you're focused on everything that you're juggling, you can't have joy or passion in your life. Why? Because you're so focused on everything you're juggling. When you are in survival, abundance can't come in. And you're the kind that likes to take on everybody's burdens. I'll save you. I'll help you. Here, hop on my back. It's a slow grind, but as long as you keep going, you will come into the wholeness of what you need. So the moon is your dreams, your guides. It's what you need, and the flower shows your growth. So everything that's happening is happening to teach you. So it's all like a stepping stone that you need. So this is success. So just keep at it, and it will come. Just not by the end of this year. Hope that helped. Love and light to you. Goddess Divine, thanks for liking the live. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to go back a little bit because everybody's been tapping like crazy. Okay. Gabriella or Roscoe, are you still in here? Will my husband come back home and live with me? You're welcome. So Gabriella, are you still in the room? I don't want to read unless you are. Let's pin that comment. There we go. Hi, Jessica. Toot. What a name. Hi, Leanne. Thanks for following me. Hi, Pinky. Canelli, Sumi. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. Winston, thanks for following me. Gabriella, if you did reply, I didn't see it. Can you just reply one more time? Are you still in the room? Gabriella Orozco. Gabriella Orozco, you still in the room? Not sure if it's my comment is filtered. Well, I saw that one, cheeky. Isn't that crazy? Janine, thanks for following me. Okay, that's okay. There's another one I was guided to because I don't see Gabriella. Where'd it go? Goddess Divine, you still in the room? Goddess Divine. Oh. I'm going to try to get you guys to not type because it makes it harder. Jessica, will I get an interview with the Ontario company? Okay. Will I get an interview with the Ontario company? Congratulations, Goddess. You got chosen. SY, thanks for following me. And the heart me. I appreciate that. I see you guys. Don't worry. Okay. So, Goddess, I'm going to do yours. Thanks for sharing the live, Alexis. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys, this is for Goddess Divine. Here we go. Jessica, will I get an interview with the Ontario company? Ooh, my tummy right away. I feel my tummy. My tummy got upset. So you want to be careful with your nerves, love, because, yeah, you want to keep that calm. It is a fate card. There's a destiny card in here. So normally when they answer with the destiny card, I'm not supposed to answer. That's what they're saying. It's up to you what you decide. So because it's up to you and what you decide, I'm glad you had a great day, Brando. Because it's up to you and what you decide, Jessica, that means you might have some sloppy vibration. So if you're not totally sold that you want this job, you have doubts, you have questions, you're adding friction to the vibrational frequency, it can put a halter and a stop to it. But if you align to it where, yep, this is definitely what I want, this is it, this is going to be good, I really need this job, I really want this job's for me, then it can make it come in. They're saying to trust your guides and angels. Sometimes the best prayers are unanswered prayers. So we think, oh, God forsaked me and didn't give me what I needed, but God sees the bigger picture. The timeline right now, because I snuck a peek, I'm not supposed to. The timeline right now is no, but this is more like a maybe, which means it can change. But what they want you to know, it's no for a reason. So the heart is alignment. So you are just like, imagine a landscape, a picture, a painting, a landscape. The angels see the whole landscape. You're just in the dot. So even though if you don't get it, they're saying it's for your highest good because it's going to lead you to something. I don't know what this King of Hearts has to do with it, but apparently it has something to do with it. So it's interesting. Either way, trust your inner voice, trust your intuition. It's going to guide you every step of the way. But if you really, really want it, they're saying you can shift that because it is more like a maybe. But they know what you really, really want. So I think that's what they're guiding you to. I hope that helps. What does the King of Hearts mean? Well, to be honest, Jessica, to me, it could be they're saying no because they're going to bring you to a job where you're going to meet your life partner or somebody that will introduce you to your life partner. If you currently have a life partner, then it's like the right boss, the right person. It's like whatever it is, it's this male in his heart space that's going to be very beneficial in your life somehow. Divine between continuing to pursue acting or this remote job. Well, whatever that it says, the answer is no for the Ontario job. Will I get an interview with the Ontario company? The current answer is no. But if you really, really, really put it out there that you want it, you can shift it, is what they're saying. But they're guiding you to something different. Anyway, I hope that helped. Oh, goodness. All right. All right. Who else do we got here? I'm going to do the next one. Hi, Callum, if you're still in here. Nice to see you again, MS. Is there any financial relief ahead for me before the end of 2025? Callum, are you still in the room? Let me know. And then we've got on Lumna next week. Any good news I attract in my life? Zishan, are you still in the room? Hi, Taylor. You're welcome. What is the now financially? Thank you. MS, you want to rewrite that to a yes/no question, okay? Okay, so this is Callum. Is there any financial relief ahead for me before the end of 2025? Financial relief. Cheeky, I will. End of 2025. Okay. Callum, congratulations. You got chosen. All right. Callum Forth. Is there any financial relief for Callum for the end of 2025? It isn't stuck energy. So you're going to want to work on your vibrational frequency. So I don't know. So they're showing the house and then they're showing the tent. So the tent is back to basics. So I don't know if you're renting a place right now that you might want to be more fiscally responsible, maybe downsize, maybe take a little bit of stress off. I don't know if that's an option or what you're able to do, but they are recommending that you consider that option. Communication is key right now. So you really want to communicate only what you want. So don't be careful with your words, you guys. Everybody doesn't realize everything we say matters. Everything we speak matters. We give life to the words that we say. And what I found really interesting is like even spelling. When we write, it's spelling is so important. Think of the word spelling. It's like spelling. It's like every word you say matters. Names matter. Words matter. So they're saying really focus on your communication right now, Callum, to only speak words of what you want. Because you've been giving into fear and speaking words of fear and doubt and lack. And when you speak about fear, doubt, and lack, you invite more fear, more doubt, more lack into your life. So they want you to get off that vibrational frequency. Everything happening right now, Callum, is actually for your benefit. And I know you can't see that. I know it's hard to believe that when you're in the midst of it. You're going through a huge shift, a huge awakening. Congratulations. You're waking up. Welcome. There was this meme I saw that said spiritual awakening. And it was a person ripping their skin off as they're coming out of their body. And I thought, perfect. Because literally when we wake up, when we have a spiritual awakening, we elevate, our energies go up so high. Literally the old you, the old ways, the old frequency, the muck, the muddle, the drama, the chaos, the density, the poor health, all of it gets ripped away. And it's saying that you're kind of going through that kind of shift at the moment. So buckle up, take a deep breath, know everything is for a reason and a purpose, and do not speak life into what you don't want. Only speak life into what you do want. They're saying currently not by the end of 2025, but this can change. This is a small no where you can really start helping it by the words you say. You're right, Brando, we are all shifting. But some people don't realize we're all constantly evolving. We're constantly, like, change is inevitable. So we're always shifting and changing. But if we're not changing the way we think, we're shifting and changing to more of the same. You got to change the way you think. My fingers from all the tapping. So, Cheeky, you did win. So go ahead and I don't want to go backwards. Type your question. I have seen all the likes you've done, everything you've done. All right, here we go. I appreciate your support on this page. L. Is Shervin want a romantic connection towards me? Does Shervin want any romantic connection? Towards me. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate it. Let me pin that. Welcome, Destiny. Miriam, thanks for following me. So, Destiny, the way this works, my name's Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. So what that means is I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels. You're welcome to type your yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. So be very detailed. Not everyone will get their question answered. However, because as you can tell, when I choose you, I take my time. So I let your guides and angels really get their message in. A lot of people will be postcarded. So you'll still hear something that will assist you and help you in your life. And if you need a reading, you'll really feel it heavy on your heart, go to my page and book a reading. So you'll see I have a booking system right there. Okay, Cheeky, this one's for you, my love. Thanks for all the hearts and likes. Oh, this is just for the last reading I did. I've read so many stories about so many people who, after they go through spiritual awakening, their lives become stuck. Nothing moves. What? That's terrible, Callum. What a terrible belief, too. That's not really a spiritual awakening then. So what, did they wake up and then not do anything? Normally you wake up and you shift everything, you change everything, because it's like the old energy no longer serves you. The old energy no longer works for you. You don't even think the same patterns. The same people no longer come into your life because they're in a whole different vibrational frequency that it doesn't even connect anymore. So that's really sad. I'm glad I haven't read those stories. I don't want to buy into that at all. Oh dear. But thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that. Cheeky Blonde, here we go. Does Shervin want any romantic connection towards me? All right, I got to get the goods on this one. Maybe it's a freeze response. What does that mean? Thanks for the heart me, Brandy. Oh, are you kidding? So I thought, I didn't like the answer, to be honest, Cheeky. So I thought if I went to the other deck, it would give me a different answer, but it didn't. So this is the answer. This is the answer. It's not gonna be what you want. I'm sorry. No, no. He put you in the friend zone. This is the friend zone. So diamonds is communication, it's friendship. And a 9 is a strong no. So that's not even thinking about it. It's a strong no. And then because it's in the friend zone, I'm like, okay, well, let me get the energy about this. The other deck, friendship. Darn, that's not good. What? Yeah, that's it. Why you want to meet up on a date? I don't know. He likes conversation, maybe. I don't know. But it shows the two of you can blend very beautifully together. So the two of you will probably end up becoming, like, could be really good close friends, because the two of you have experienced a lot of the same things in life. And yeah, so you guys can help each other with that. Communication is the key right now. So everything's about communication. And I don't know if it's because he just doesn't want to go there, because this is the lazy card. So this is the current energy as it is now. Now, maybe as this unfolds, it may shift, it may change, but that's where it is right now. So your intuition is always now. They're not talking a year from now. If you say, angels, I want to know the plan, what's A, B, C, D, E, it doesn't work like that, because they're always answering in the now. Everything is now. And what is the answer today can totally shift tomorrow. So I'll give you an example. Let's say Jack really likes you, and Jack is wanting to get together with you. He wants you to be his girlfriend. And you asked, does Jack want me to be his girlfriend? And the answer is yes. Well, let's say a week from now, Jack meets Melissa. And Melissa really caught his attention. And Melissa and him became hot and heavy. And next thing you know, he's now pursuing Melissa. So when you ask, does Jack want to be in a relationship with me? The answer will be no, because it shifted. Like, that's what I mean by they talk in the now. So right now, he does want to get to know you. He does want to do the communication, but it's all friendship at the moment. And communication is the key. Now, the lazy card, what that means is maybe he's not in his heart space. Maybe he's still hurt. Maybe he's dealing with past baggage. So he's not in his heart space yet to give his heart to someone. And that's why he's kind of doing the friendship thing. So I would do the wait and see for how good this card is. I say it's definitely worthwhile to pursue, see where it goes, and trust your intuition. Always check into your intuition, right? Should I go on another date? Check into your intuition. Yeah, I would definitely go out with him. I wouldn't. I would definitely, because it's not like he's in a club energy. He is still in a very positive energy. And once he gets to know you, that can shift to a heart. But right now, makes sense why it's a friend zone. Anyway, love and light. Thanks for your persistence. It paid off. Yeah. Let me know how the date goes. Okay, MS. Any recent financial relief? Okay. You want financial relief. Is that your question? Any recent financial relief? And this is, you're welcome, MS. Any recent financial relief? I wish I had music in the background. It's too bad it's you can't have music in the background because of copyright. If it was my own song, I could do it. Maybe I should do Crystal Bowls or something and just have that playing in the background. So, MS, what's with the different men? They answered your question with 2 men. That's bizarre. Which normally means they're not going to answer it. And they're saying it's dependent upon these 2 men. You do have breakthrough, so there will be a financial relief eventually. It almost makes me feel like ending of a relationship where it's like you're dotting I's, crossing T's. It's like darkness, numbness. It's density. It's not fun. And I think once you get through the darkness period of what you have to get through, then you're going to have the breakthrough. So there will be an eventual yes, but it's going to take a little bit to get through it. Did you separate or like end a relationship? Is there like divorce papers, dotting I's, crossing T's? Is this from work? Do you have legalities at work that you need to deal with? Is that like this is numbness, so it could be. So the darkness card is trauma, drama, fighting, depression, anxiety. Like it's darkness. Thanks for following me, Erica. Once you get through whatever that is, you're going to have breakthrough, and then it turns into a yes. Going through transition, divorce. See, I told you. Yeah, so this is the divorce. So this is exactly what I said. When that divorce energy is active, it's very low vibrational. So it's keeping you in the muck and muddle. It's keeping you in the density. So once you get through that, I's are dotted, T's are crossed, it's behind you. That's when the breakthrough is going to happen, and things are going to become easier. Things are going to become lighter, and it'll become a yes. But until then, it is going to be a struggle. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I hope that helped. Crazy, hey? Yep. Will there be more balance? Okay. Lacy face, me too. I was going to ask how they're able to, like the people who do music challenges, etc. Diane, thanks for following me. Lacy face, I haven't done yours yet. I didn't, did I? Oh my goodness. And you've been such a big part in here. All right, Lacy. Congratulations, you're chosen. Thanks for hanging in there and all the likes you sent. It's January 12th going to work out in my favor. You're welcome, MS. It's January 12th going to work out in my favor. Let me post that one. All right, welcome you guys. My name's Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life and where you're going. If you need more, go to my page and send me a booking. So go ahead and book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom. They're life-changing. That reading should last you for at least 3 years. If it doesn't, that means you're very motivated and you get a lot done. They normally give you enough for the next 3 years. Wow, the transition card keeps coming up. This is huge. So they didn't want to answer it, Lacy. They answered with a destiny card. And they say this is up to you. So it's very important what you think and how you manage this. I'm not supposed to answer, but I snuck a peek anyway, and they're saying yes. But the work needs to be done. Whatever January 12th is, it's going to end whatever has been keeping you from your happiness and your passion. It is going to end in its totality so you can have happiness and passion. And that's why the transformation card follows shortly after that. So this is a total shift, a total transformation. It's everything about this is for your highest good. So you may not see it now, but you will afterward. It's all the dust has settled and everything is done. Anyway, so yes, good job. What are you confused by, Pinky? Oh, Brandy, thanks for the crystal ball. I appreciate you. Crystal ball is my favorite too. Thanks so much. I'll just make a note of you. Destiny, thanks for following me. I appreciate that. This guy, oh, the guy's confusing you. Oh. Diane, I do want to do yours, but it's going to have to be a little bit. Where is it? TC, thanks for the heart me. Wow. There it is. Lacy face. Okay. I was just seeing if you commented, but I didn't see a comment. So here we go. Ethel, thanks for following me. Okay, I got to answer Nimra next, and then I'll answer another one here. Nimra, will there be more balance with my financial goals? Will there be more balance with my financial goals? I literally just said this today about it not working in my favor, but having life-changing aspects. See, Lacey? You are connected to your guides and angels. You know, I always say I never tell you anything you don't already know. But sometimes we need to hear it from lips. Sometimes we just need to know for sure. Nimra, you still in the room? Welcome, Deja. I'm great, thank you. Okay. Goodness gracious. Ekrem, thanks for following me. So this is for Nimra. Will there be more balance with my financial goals? Yes, there will be, but there is some work you need to do. So the spade is the shovel in the dirt. So there is some work to do. You got to work on your fears, love, because I'm feeling my lower back, and lower back is fear. So be careful what you think, because you invite whatever you think. There is success here. So they're showing the success card. It's a 6 as long as you do the work. The other 6 becomes even stronger. So this is looking really, really solid. And this is part of your destiny plan. So you're on a destiny path right now. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the work, and it's going to pay off. Way to go. All right, here we go. Yeah, okay, Pinky. I gotcha. Brandy, I didn't see yours. I was trying to look for it, but I didn't see yours. So don't go away. Make sure you stay tight. Is M using me by saying he wants a relationship? Well, that would suck. Is M using me by saying he wants a relationship? No wonder you're confused if that's the vibrational frequency you're feeling. That is a very confusing vibrational frequency. Winston, it doesn't go in order. Not everybody's going to get their questions answered. It'd take me forever to go back to the beginning. So it is, I'm kind of called to who I'm going to read. That's kind of how it works. Thanks, Destiny. So Winston, what you will find, however, is if you don't get your question answered, you will be postcarded, which means you'll hear an answer for somebody else and you'll know it's for you. That's where you get the goosebumps and you get the feelings. Hi, Maria. All right. I wanted to post that. Thanks, new lady. Elizabeth, thanks for following me too. Holy cow, how far back are you? My goodness. Pinky, there it is. I'm like, where'd you go, Pinky? I didn't write down your name, so I didn't know who I was reading. Is M using me by saying he wants a relationship? No. So that's good. However, there is work to be done. You are right, because he's very double-minded. He doesn't know what he wants. I want this. No, 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 I want this. He keeps he's double-minded. So he keeps going back and forth on what he desires. And he's not in a happy state of being right now. So he's working through some stuff. He needs to put water under the bridge. So I don't know if he's ending a relationship that needs to have I's dotted and T's crossed. The water is not under the bridge yet. And that's why he's not in the happiest state. And that's why he's double-minded, because he wants to move forward, but should he? Is it time? Because he's dealing with all this other stuff. He is a catch, because this is the master. So when he deals with the darkness, he's really found his way to the light. So this is mastering his life, his light, his heart. But it's just going to take a while before all the dust settles. So is he using you? No. But you're right in feeling the discord in the vibration. Does that make sense for you? If I want to pay for a reading, you want to pay for a reading, do you do that? Yes, you bet. So what you do is you go to my page, and the link I have will bring you to my booking system. And it'll have Canada and US. So depending where you are, that's where you book it. And you book the time that's best for you. So it's $175. It's over Zoom, and it's recorded. And I tell you, the number one compliment I get is, this changed my life. And I'm not kidding. I've been a reader for a long time. I know that a lot of other readers at my caliber charge over $400. So yeah, you guys will know. Your gut will say, I got to do this. And the whole hour, you see what happens in 10 minutes. Imagine the hour. Okay, Deja, way to hold on. Is Ali happy in his marriage? Why do I want to cry with this, Deja? Why do I want to cry with this? You're not happy. You're not happy. You want Ali. They're saying he is. I'm sorry. I know that's not the answer you want. They're saying he is. It is a dysfunctional marriage, to say the least. It is a dysfunctional marriage. But it's saying he is. This is where he is. He does like companionship. It does show he likes the friendship. And he is a unique fella, because he's very powerful. But yeah, I know that's not the answer you wanted. And even after I said it, I started getting a headache, which means your angels and guides have been telling you this, but you've been blocking it. So if you get headaches, that means your angels and guides are downloading information that you don't want to listen to. So be careful with that, you guys. Cheeky, I cannot answer that because I can't remember anymore. So I'm an intuitive. I didn't read a book. this is my own. This did not come with a manual. This is just my own way. I'm downloaded as I go. So I can't answer that because it shifts and changes no matter who I'm talking to. So I'm already past that energy. I've moved on. I'm so sorry, Cheeky. So you might have to wait till next Thursday. Try it again. Deja says he is, which is weird because it's a dysfunctional relationship. So you're like, how can he be happy in a dysfunctional relationship? But some people like dysfunction. They may not mentally realize it, but some people do. Like if all of a sudden their life isn't dysfunctional, they'll find a way to make it like that. I know it's weird, Deja. Sorry. That's just the answer. I am well. Thank you, Spicy Red. All right. Anusha, welcome back. All right, so my name is Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. So what does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life and where you're going. You're welcome to type your free yes/no question. Brandy, you did it again. You're welcome to type your free yes/no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. If you are lucky enough to be chosen, I do not rush. I really take my time. You probably will get postcarded on somebody else's reading where you know it is for you as well. If you feel you need more, go to my page, book a reading. Brandy, did you type your question? 2 crystal balls, love. I'd be happy to answer your question for you. I really appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much. Brandy, I have been a lot. Oh, I don't see it. So go ahead. I'm waiting for it. Type your question. I'm ready. I'm looking at that and nothing else. Everybody else just pause for a second. Give Brandy a chance to write her question, please. Zimmy, thank you. Are they filtering you? So sometimes I was told that TikTok can filter somebody. So if that's the case, maybe type 3 words, enter, type 3 words, enter, and then we can get your question eventually. I think so. Okay, that's okay. So type 3 words, enter, type 3 words, enter, type 3 words, enter, and we'll get your question out. Here we go, Brandy. Will Thursday favor Now you know why I never saw it. Will Thursday favor? Will Thursday go? Isn't that frustrating when it doesn't make it easy? Will Thursday go in our favor? Will Thursday go in our favor? Why are they filtering that? Isn't that weird? Will Thursday go in our favor? Isn't that terrible that they're filtering that? Like, that's weird. So bizarre. Thanks for following me, Olivia. Okay, let me get in your energy, Brandy. You're worrying too much. As soon as it got in your energy, they want you to have Zen. So have a bubble bath, shut your mind off, go into Zen. And Thursday, go in our favor. Okay. It is very important you go into Zen. You've got to clean your vibration frequency. So what people don't realize is everything is a vibrational frequency, and every thought we think is a vibration. This is going to help a lot of people in this room. So please listen up. This isn't just for her. They did a scientific experiment with water, and they had a group of people over a petri dish of water. And they all put love into it. Love energy, love energy, love energy. And they put it in the freezer. They did it again with hate energy, hate energy, hate energy, put it in the freezer. They had a camera going, filmed the whole thing, took it out the next day. The one with hate turned black. I'm not kidding you, it turned black. The one with love turned into this beautiful snowflake. We are 80% water. Everything we think matters. So that's what they're saying for your energy, is they want you to get in a positive frame of mind no matter what. As long as you're happy and you really get in that happy vibrational state, so you just don't let anything bug you. Don't let anything bug you. So this is where you got to make your thing on your phone. You've got to make your saying, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And I tell you, when I had a little fender bender, I'm like, everything is always working out for me. And you just got to keep saying it, even when you don't want to. You just got to feel it. They're saying, as long as you stay happy, this is a destiny expansion moment for you. And the answer is yes. And that's pretty solid. And it's going to help you bring enlightenment to others. So, or with your children and grandchildren, could be either way. And I do feel healing after. So, hallelujah. Anyway, congratulations. So that's good. Mindy, thanks for following me. Let me know what you thought. That took forever to get that question out, eh? That was crazy. Hi, Tyson. I'm waiting to see, and I can't see anything about it. So what'd you think, Brandy? I just wanted to see your comment after. All right, Tyson, here we go. All right, I'm going to have to not wait for Brandy anymore. My name's, oh, there she is. Just did my second transfer after a failed IVF site. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, then that's really exciting, isn't it? And doesn't that make sense why they want you to say that? Everything's always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. They don't want you to have the fear in your atmosphere at all. That makes complete sense. Thank you for sharing that. Love and light to you, girl. You got this. Then really make that your screensaver. Everything is always working out for me. Feel it, believe it, trust it. Make sure you tell your guides and angels, tell God, have it all aligned. Okay, Tyson, thank you for waiting. Hello, how are you? I'm great, thank you. Can I ask you, please? I don't know what path to be on. It feels like everything is just on top of me and I don't know what to do. I can't think. How can I get my life back on track? Okay, so it's Tiffany. My name is Tiffany. It's my son's account. Okay. I think you're wonderful and you're always spot on. Now, the bad news is I can help you that in a reading. Like that question is a reading. That's a full hour reading. Go to my page, book a reading. It's $175 for the hour. It's over Zoom. And the angels and guides will unfold that whole thing. Here, though, you got to put it into a yes/no question. So if you put it into a yes/no question, the angels will answer with so much more. But try to attempt that, and I'll come back to you. So attempt that. Look at all you guys following me. I see ya. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. I want to go back where it's a lot of people have been here for a long time. All right. So 18. Are you still in the room? Salifashi? Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Will I buy my own car this year? Yes, perfect. Congratulations, you got chosen. It's an interesting one too. It's such an easy question. And maybe that's why they're going to give me a little break from all the density and the tough stuff, because this is such an easy question. I like it. Will I buy my own car this year? No. No. Does your dad want to help you? Or your boyfriend? Or is that your brother? There's two men. Two men. What, you want people buying you stuff? This is okay if they do. Or if they want to help you, why not let them help you? um, you'll understand this, and they're saying you're going to have a complete understanding with what I'm saying. So you may not understand it now, and that's okay, but it won't be long before you complete understanding, and it does eventually turn to a yes. So just not right now. So probably not this year, but probably maybe January or maybe February because of the two. So it won't be long, but they're saying no. Current vibration is no, or it may be because you're going to get help because they're showing these two men. Anyway, I hope that helped. They do want you to continue on your healing journey. I have heat. My face is red. That means you're going through some healing right now, love. So keep on that journey. Okay, Tiffany. So rewrite that into a yes, no question. Hi, Mariana. Mariana. They want me to do yours. Congratulations. Aw, thanks for the roses. I appreciate it. Card pull. Here we go. Here we go. This is for Mariana. It's a general. All right. So Mariana, you're very hard on yourself. And you know sadness, love. You know sadness. Now, what's happened is the uncomfortable has become comfortable for you. So when you get triggered, you go right back into this sadness. So I call it putting the cloak of thorns on, because it's what you know. Now, the biggest way to get out of sadness is to communicate, to tell other people. So they want you to talk with others. And you're like, oh, but I don't want to be a burden on them. You're honored when they come to you. You feel honored and privileged that they come to you with their problems. So honor them, privilege them. You're very hard on yourself. So the guilt card is the worthiness card, and you're constantly beating yourself up. I should have done this. I shouldn't have done that. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? And what you don't realize is, see all the beauty up here? All the beauty up here. This beauty cannot come in when you're in this vibrational frequency. So you have high vibrational desires, but when you're in a low vibrational frequency, what you desire cannot come in. Why? It's a different frequency. It's a different radio station. You have to tune your dial to the right frequency. You will have an epiphany. It's going to be like a thunderbolt moment. Aha! And you're going to know immediately what it is you need to release. See how there's people falling? What it is you have to release. So this is releasing toxic people, toxic habits, toxic beliefs. A belief is just a thought. They don't all serve us. That's your general message. Listen to your intuition. Allow the guidance. Allow the aha moments, because it will shift you right out of that vibration. Let me know what you thought. Oh, here we go. Tyson rewrote it. Tiffany rewrote it. Let me know what you thought, Mariana. I'm waiting. As she does that, my name's Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life and where you're going. Thank you. It helped me. Good. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life and where you're going. Feel free to type a free yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. If you are lucky enough to be chosen, you will find I will not rush. I do take my time to get your message through. If you don't get chosen, you will probably be postcarded on somebody else where you'll still hear a message you need. You should get the goosebumps and you know that is for you. Feel free to say it got postcarded. I love seeing that stuff. If you need more and your gut and angels is saying you need her to read you, go to my page and you can book a reading there. Thanks for following me, Annie. All right, let's do this, Tiffany. Have been living in my current state for 17 years with my husband and children, but it's been really hard. And most of my family is where I am living currently. We'll have a good future there. Thank you. Sorry, I will ask again. I left all my family and moved to a state with husband and kids 17 years later. Most of my family has passed. Oh, that's terrible. And I'm not happy where I live. It's been hard. Should I move? Should I move from the state I'm currently living in? It is a good place for my future because I want to move back home. But moving state is a lot and I don't know how to know what to do. All right. So should you move back home? Should you move out of your state back home? Thanks for sharing all that. I appreciate that. Okay, so Tiffany, they're definitely answering. I definitely have an answer for you. Thanks for sharing the live, Lady Blue. Thanks for liking it, Destiny. Okay, so Mariana, here's the thing. Open your mind. There's a lot. They're saying that you should not move back home yet. So this is a small no, which means it can change. So this is more like a maybe. But they're saying no, because right now it doesn't matter what you do, your state of being is what needs to change. It's the rut you're in. It's your thought patterns. It's the way you're thinking. Right now, you're kind of stuck in the muck and muddle. So you're stuck in density, you're stuck in chaos, you're stuck in trauma, and you're stuck in this thought pattern that does not serve you. So the angels and guides are trying to get you to break through that thought pattern. They're trying to get you to tap into your courage. Well, courage for what, Bonnie? Courage to be authentic, courage to be yourself, courage to say, no, I'm not doing that. No, this is not for me. This is what I want. They don't want you sacrificing anymore. They want you to have the courage to speak, and they want you to come back to who you really are. Do you remember when you're a kid and you're so excited about your life and everything you're going to accomplish before your light got dimmed? That's what they're trying to get you back to. You right now should be living a life of abundance. And that's where you feel the discord, because you feel that. Your soul has expanded. Your soul is on the next timeline. But your mind and your body are not catching up. You have to allow your mind and body to catch up. You've been dreaming, but you're not doing anything towards your dream because you're scared. What if it won't work? What if this? What if that? What if this? It's alien to you. You're staying in the uncomfortable because the uncomfortable has become comfortable. It is alien to do something different, something outside of the box. So they're saying if you're chasing happiness, happiness will never be where you are because you're chasing it. You believe it's in the next town. It's in the next relationship. It's in the next job. It's in the next body. But the thing is, once that newness of whatever that is wears off, you're still left with you. That does not change. So you have to get right with you first and then move forward and then do something. And that's why they're saying not yet, because it's just going to give you new problems, new stresses, new everything. And then when it still wears off, you're still left with you. So they want you to find your joy first, find your happiness first, find your voice first. Does that make sense? That was pretty cool, eh? I'm going to hold these up for you, and you should take a picture of the screen because that was way too cool. Did you get it? Okay. Thanks for all the likes, the joins, the shares, the follows. I appreciate you guys. All right. My name is Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. Oh my goodness. See, you're spot on. 100% spot on, she says. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that. Good morning and good night, Ethel. I can so relate, Bonnie, learning how to set our boundaries. Thanks for sharing that. All right. Danny, congratulations. You got chosen. Well, Giles and I get back together. Wonderful. That meant so much to me. I got the photos. Thanks so much. You're so welcome. Hell yeah. Danny, you're awesome. All right. Giles and I get back together. Let me get into your energy. Work on your fear. My lower back was hurting, so that's my definition of fear. They want you to relax. They want you to relax. They want you to just be in the moment, have fun with today. You overthink everything and it gets too heavy. Like it gets too heavy. And even if, let's just say, for example, he was thinking about it. Well, because you're so heavy, it feels ick. Like your vibrational frequency will be ick because it's so heavy. And you don't want that. So you want to keep your vibrational frequency happy, light. That's why the best thing to do when you're really hung up on somebody is to make yourself busy. So you're not constantly thinking about them, because that's a really sure spitfire way to keep your vibration sloppy. And think about it, like even for yourself, when you think of some people, sometimes you just have your spidey senses and you don't know why you don't like them, or you don't know why it doesn't feel right. You have no logical explanation. It just doesn't feel right. That's because of the ick. It's something that maybe they're fighting with in their mind. So they're saying, relax, have some fun, lighten up. You're going to see beyond the illusion. So they really want you to tap into your guidance system. You're going to see beyond the illusion. And all your dreams can come true. They're leading you to something to participate in that's going to be bigger than you are. So it's something very important and profound. That is what they're answering. They don't want me to actually answer. You guys could. I snuck a peek anyway. They don't like it when I do that, but I snuck a peek anyway. So they're saying yes. You guys could. So, but you got to keep it light. You got to keep it light. That's the secret. Because if you get heavy, then they run for the hills. So keep it light. Thanks for following me, Caroline. All right, what do we got next here? It's me again. Good morning. How are you? I'm good. May I ask if my wish in love will be fulfilled? All right. It's me again. Will my wish in love be fulfilled? Okay. So as I shuffle to answer this question, my name's Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. What that means is I only work with the white light. So connect to your guides or angels about your life and where you're going. Feel free to type your yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. If you're lucky enough to be chosen, you will find I do not rush. I take my time to answer your question. If you need more, go to my page. You'll find a link to book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom, and they're very uplifting. Let's go. All right, it's me again. Will my wish in love be fulfilled? So I'm going to tell you it was in stuck energy when I first tapped into your energy. So it's in stuck energy. The reason it's in stuck energy is you don't know what you want. So you say, well, my wish. If all you're saying is, I wish to have a partner, or I wish to have my soulmate, that's not enough. They want to know details. Don't say, I want a burger. They'll give you a burger with onions, and then you'll be like, ew, I hate onions. Be specific. Be very specific on what it is you want. And I'm serious with that, you guys, because when I made my list once, I forgot to include a sex drive because I thought it was automatic. Like, you guys have to be specific in everything because it's not automatic. So they want you to go in. So this is the magnifying glass. Go in, go a little deeper, really pick it out. And I tell you, if you do, the answer is yes. You will have massive breakthrough. And when it happens, it's going to be intense. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Absolutely. So have fun with that one. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Thank you. Ignis, thanks for following me. Mediva, thanks for following me. Same with you, More. Thanks for following me. All right, I'm gonna do another one. We're just clickety clackety. I'm gonna do two more, and then I'm gonna do a general for everybody in the room. Okay. Okay. Hello, can you read for my parents, please? Hans, I don't do spirit contact on this platform. Sorry. I do in my readings. So if you book a reading, when I do spirit contact, I make sure that I get evidence. Yeah. Dark and lovely. Congratulations, you've been chosen. Sarah. Will I hear from Jeremiah today, please? Wow, doesn't give it a lot of time. They don't normally get me to choose something that's so short-timed. Will I hear from Jeremiah today, please? Yeah, Latoya, you'll be next. All right, Sarah, let me get in your energy. Dun, da, da, da. Will I hear from Jeremiah today? Well, that was an easy answer. Nope. Sorry. Nope, not today. It's a strong no, too. Like if it was a smaller number, it could have been maybe. It's a strong no. The angels do want you to go within. don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to your friends or family about this situation. It's probably better not to talk to them about the situation, because anything they say is only going to mislead you. They're not connected to your angels. Only you are. And your angels see all the paths of all your choices. So they're always guiding you to the best. Come this way, come this way. So you want to connect. So go within, trust your inner voice. Things will become clear for you. So you're going to have a new understanding that's going to become very clear for you. And you're going to realize you've been in a cage. You're going to be free to fly. So it literally will come like this huge epiphany, and you'll know exactly what it is you need to do. So you have a lot of questions now, but they're saying all your questions are going to get answered. So just find your joy in this day, in this moment, and trust in the guides and angels. They've got you. Okay. Everything is leading you for your better good. Anyway, I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Thank you. Oh, so it's me again, she answered. Thank you so very much. You are definitely right. I will let you know. Thank you for your guidance. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Carl, thanks for following me. Okay, Latoya, your turn. I'm like 6. May I ask a yes/no question? Of course you can. Will I be back in communication with my son, Father Tay? Okay. I think you asked this already. I recognize the question. With my son's father, Tay. Thanks for the rose. I appreciate that, Diamond. Okay, so Latoya, will I be back in touch with my son's father, Tay? My back's killing me when I logged into your energy, so there's a lot of fear there. No, not yet. It's not time. No, no, they're saying no. It's not time. He is working on things, which is good. Let him work on things, but he's not to the level he needs to be. Just go with the flow, relax, know the angels got you, and whatever you do, stop focusing on everything that's bugging you. Every time you complain, you basically sabotage your life. You guys, I'm going to repeat that. Every time you complain, you sabotage your life. People don't realize that. Everything that you complain about, you're saying, universe, show more evidence of it. It's like even when you watch news and you see something you don't like, don't focus on it. Don't talk about it. Because if you focus on it, you talk about it, you're actually giving momentum to that which you do not like. Instead, put a big X in your mind and think about what you do like and focus on that. Give momentum to that. You're going to have an idea and you're going to know exactly what to do. But until then, go with the flow and keep your complaining to that most minimum. Get rid of it. It's going to help you. Makes sense. Good. Thanks for being here and supporting my channel and page. I so appreciate you guys. All right, I'm going to do a general for everybody. So I'm going to do it where you guys vote for it, just so I know which one. That's not it. How do I do that? I know I do that. There it is. Pull. I knew it was here somewhere. Quick pull. All right. So happy face is the general card of money. Sad face is the general card of health. So everybody put your vote in. Happy for money, sad for health. Don't let the sad persuade you. So I'm going to do a general card for everybody in the room. So you let me know which general card you want. So do a happy face for money, a sad face for health, and I'll pull the general card from that. So far, money is winning. Yeah, we got money in the lead, money in the lead. We got a few votes for health, but we got money in the lead. Money is beating health. I also do that because I need a break. I just read 23 people and their energy. Whoo, Hannah, that was a lot. Money is the winner. Here we go. Oh, guess that's our card. A belief is nothing more than a chronic pattern of thought. That is so true, you guys. A belief is nothing more than a chronic pattern of thought. And you have the ability, if you even try just a little bit, to begin a new pattern, to tell a new story, to achieve a different vibration, and to change your point of attraction. That's all it takes. You got to shift the way you think, shift the way you speak, and everything changes. So it's quite fascinating. All right, I'm going to do a few more. So those that are new in the room, my name is Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life and where you're going. Feel free to type your free yes/no question in the comments. Not everybody is going to get their question answered today. However, if you are lucky enough to be chosen, you will find that I will take my time. I do not rush. And you might be postcarded. So you'll hear an answer for somebody else and you'll know it's for you. I hope that helps. If you need more, go to my page and send me, you'll see a link. You can book the reading right there and then. It's basically that simple. All right. Dun, da, da, da. Let's see who's next. Diane, thanks for following me. Lania, are you still in the room? Lonnie, are you still in the room? Oh, thanks, Caroline. Lania. I had a feeling that Lania might not be. Oh, you guys, that was my battery saying that my battery is low. A new shoe. Congratulations, you are next. And shoe. And Shula. Oh, what's coming up for me? Sorry, hon, that doesn't quite work. You got to do a yes/no question. So type a yes/no question. Don't use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. Diane, you can ask about your health. Put into a yes/no question. So in order to do the time frames, Caroline, you've got to phrase the yes/no question with the time frame. That's why if you have a real reading, like an hour-long reading, we can really break it down. So, will I see them in 5 years? If the answer is yes, then we can say, will we see them in 3 years? If the answer is yes, will we see them in a year? Like we could do it like that. But on here, you only get one yes/no. So you want to make sure you type it the best way to get the answer you kind of want. You're welcome. There you go, Diane. Great way to phrase it. Great way to phrase it. Diane, do you feel my health getting better? Do you feel my health getting better? What's going on with your teeth too? Are your teeth starting to bug you now as well? I have pain in my jaw. I don't know if it's from clenching or like, I don't know what you're doing. Diane, do you have an answer for me about the teeth? Woo! Okay. Okay, if you guys can just stop typing just for a sec. I just want to see if Diane's replying. Diane, did you, yeah, the jaw, yeah, and more. Okay. So Diane, the reason why they're bringing up the jaw is because that's not associated to your question whatsoever. But the angels wanted to give precedence to what I'm about to say. So they wanted to give evidence that I am connected to them. So you really listen to what I'm about to say because it's very important. Not right now. The timeline you are on is not your health improving because you're not in the right frame of mind for it. To the degree you believe becomes your reality. And even the word disease, I want you to separate it for a second. Dis-ease. You're out of ease. That's all it is. Jesus came to show us how we're supposed to live. We're supposed to heal ourselves and heal each other. So what they want you to do is we have to change the way we think. You've been in the muck and muddle. You've been in density for a very long time. And they're showing a rebirth for you right now. That is what's happening. The angels want to shift you into this new vibrational frequency up here. So it's like you're aware that there's better. You're aware that there's more. Like you feel the calling, you feel the pull, you're aware of it, but you're not doing anything about it because the uncomfortable has become comfortable for you. And you've been stuck on this frequency of venting, of complaining, of speaking about lack of health, lack of this and that. Every time you give life to what's going wrong, you're saying, universe, keep what's going wrong in my life. So every time you complain, oh, this is happening and this is happening and this is happening, the universe says, okay, we'll continue it because we speak life. So what you want to do is you want to stop saying, if anybody asks how you feel, and say, I'm fine, thank you. Even if you're not, even if you're riddled in pain, I'm fine, thank you. Because you want to give life to what you desire. You have to let go of the old ways. You have to let go of the old thinking, the old thoughts, the old patterns, because that's what's got you into this mess. That's the density of it all. And what they're doing is they're doing a rebirth. They're getting you out of the muck and muddle, out of density into joy, into the newer frequency, into the health frequency. But the fear, the depression, the anger, the dis-ease is so strong now that it's got such a strong hold. So they're trying to change the way you speak. And as long as you work on this, you can shift this. You are in control. You have more control than you know. If you can afford it, Diane, because this is all I'm going to give you in a short 10 minutes, but I think it's enough. I hope it breaks through. Start talking to your guides and angels. Say, okay, I heard you. Show me what I need to see. Guide me to what I need to do. And they'll show you. They'll guide you. All your answers are inside. You don't need anything outside of yourself. If you can afford it, though, Diane, I highly recommend you do a reading. When you see me, when we go live, because when you book it, it is all done automatically. So I'll see you on the day your reading begins. When that reading begins, you tell me, Bonnie, I saw you on TikTok and you said to ask for a health reading. So we'll still do the reading, but I'll make sure I have time at the end to do a cleanse, a health cleanse for you. If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And I will teach you how to connect to God's light, to the white light, how to work with the energy, how to bring it in. It's gotten to the point where, like, if my boyfriend's he used to have this pain in his leg, and he'd always get me to do the white light because it always made it better. I'm like, no, you're lazy. You got to do it yourself. I finally had to get him to teach him how to do it, but it's like you can do it, you guys. Anyway, I'm going to put these pictures up because I really think you should take a picture of this because that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's in your control, love. Let me know what you thought. You can shift it, is my whole point. You can control this, but if you don't change anything, then the answer is no. So they're saying you need to change. That's the answer. Shift what you're doing. Thanks for following me. All right. Look at all these persistent people. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Destiny, you definitely gave it your all. I thought I did a Destiny one earlier, but I guess it wasn't you. It was a different one. So Destiny Desiree. Congratulations, you got chosen. Is content creation and creative projects what I should be pursuing career-wise? Sounds like fun to me. Here we go. Let's take a peek. Whew. All right, so they did answer, and that was a pretty quick answer. Love you too, Cindy. Whew. Well, you're definitely being called to the more. That's a definite. You're definitely being called to the more. Okay. So it doesn't matter what you choose to do as long as you choose something and you move forward with something. And you've got a lot of ideas. This is just one of them. So they're saying it doesn't matter what you do, just choose. And as long as you choose and you trust in the process, then the answer is yes. Now, this is a small yes. So regarding this answer, they're saying yes and no. That's what I mean. It doesn't really matter what you do. If you notice, they're both hearts, they're both aligned. So it doesn't matter what you do, just as long as you choose it, they will back you. What they don't want you to do is to follow anybody. They don't want you to listen to other people's opinions. If you are to do this, you do it for yourself. You don't think, what do people want, and create what you think people want, because then it just won't be any good. You got to create what you want and let them judge. Because no, even if you create for what they want, they'll judge anyway. Because you cannot please all the people all the time. It is impossible. We're too diverse. We're too different. We're too expanding. We do not fit into a little identity box. Even though that's what society's trying to do, is stuff us into this little identity box. We do not fit. We are everything. We are layers upon layers upon layers. We cannot conform into it. So that's why they're saying, don't do it for anybody. Do it for yourself. Tune into your own guidance system. Don't listen to the peanut gallery. That is the key. Only your gut, your angels can see all the paths of all your choices. They want you to have some silence. So they want you to turn the TV off, turn the music off, like no outside distraction. No drugs, no alcohol, no people's problems, no TV, no phone. Quiet. It's in the quiet that you're going to connect to your angels. It's in the quiet. You're going to figure out what it is you want, and then they'll illuminate how to get it. So you're just on the planning process yet. This is just one of the ideas. You've had many. So what they want you to do is really start to hone in and visualize all of it. Visualize, okay, here's possible A. Visualize how everything can go and how that feels. Okay, here's possibility B. Visualize how it can go and how everything feels. Visualize possibility C and work it through. And that's how you can minimize and get down to what it is for you. But no matter what, trust in the system. You definitely are a creator. You're definitely meant to create something. So way to go for hearing the call. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Let me know what you thought about my answer. Thank you. You guys, I might have to wrap it up. My throat's starting to get sore. And yeah, and it's late. I'm starting to get tired. I ran through a lot of energy tonight. That was a lot of energy. I think I did over 25 questions. Anshu, thank you. I did say I'd answer your question. So Anshu, if you wanted to retype that properly, I will answer it. Hi, Peace. Welcome. Diane, you are loved. Thanks, Cindy. Yeah. Will my work pick up this month? I'll answer that. Will my... Thanks, Caroline. You're amazing too. Will my work pick up this month? So I better say it for the people in the room. If you need more, make sure you go to my page and book a reading. You'll see I have a link to my booking system, separated by Canada and US. So book a reading. It's $175 for the hour. It's over Zoom. And it's very beneficial. They can. If they had so they answered no, but then a yes. So you're just on the brink of shifting that. So no, because you're not doing enough work. Yes, if you start communicating the right things. So this fell first, but this fell right away. So it's really ready to shift. So if it's not by the end of this month, it will probably be next month. Communicate only what you want. Don't say to people, I'm not getting enough shifts, or I'm not working enough, or sales are not doing good. Otherwise, you just gave momentum to that. Say, things are going to start picking up. You know, the money is going to start to flow. Things are going to really start picking up. Like give life to what you want, and it flows. You know that saying, fake it till you make it? I used to think that's stupid. Because I used to think it's lying. But now I realize how actually beneficial it really is, because it gets you in the frequency of it, gets you in the vibration of it, which is really, really good. Yeah. I hope that helps. Yeah. Ignis, man, you're a trooper, I tell ya. And yes, I kind of feel like I'm drowning in the many possibilities of what I could or should be doing. So they kind of nailed that one, Destiny? Yep. So it's smart advice, they said, to really hone in on it. That would be good. Yeah. Angus, I'm gonna do you. I'm first gonna do Zishan, and then I'll do you, Angus. Agnes. Will I be with my soulmate this year? Soulmate this year. Way to get picked. So give me a moment. I got to do this one first. Hi, welcome. So my name is Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. What that means is I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life. What you do is you type your free yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. And you'll find I do not rush. I really take my time to answer your question. Okay. I'm Lumna next week. Any good news in my life, please? Did I already do yours? No. Okay. Zishan Malik. Any good news next week? Hi, guys. Thanks. Any good news next week? So this is a Zishan first, and then Agnes. Yeah, there's good news next week. And it's going to be communicated to you. So it comes with diamonds, which is communication. Let's get the energy of it. It's important to speak your truth, okay? Don't leave it in. It's important to speak your truth. Hi, Ash. Welcome to the channel. Be patient. And try to get your wall down. You tend to not trust. So your wall's up. And what you want to come in can't come in when your walls are up. And I know that you had to build your wall because of this hurt, this mistrust, this pain. It makes sense. But what you value most, you're not willing to share. No, my heart. So they're saying, try to get yourself in a believing, trusting, positive energy, and it will make the good news come easier and quicker. So anyway, I hope that helps. Interesting. Okay, Agnes, here we go. Will I be with my soulmate this year? You got to go for a walk. What's going on with your legs? The minute I got into your energy, it's like, oh, I feel like I need to go running. Like you need movement in your legs. Your legs need you to move. I don't care if you just kick them in one spot. You need them to move. You got to move them. They're saying, yeah. They're saying, yes, you could. It's not an absolute. I wouldn't bet working night shift. Okay. I wouldn't bet the house on it, but they're saying, yes, you do have fear associated with this. So be careful with that. It will take some of your courage to get through this. This is cement. Nothing grows out of cement. You do. Be in the moment. Trust the moment. So don't overthink it. Don't be in the past. Don't be in the future. Just allow what is. Be in the now. That's the key. Something's going on with your tummy too. Did you eat yet? Agnes, take care of yourself, okay? Don't neglect yourself. Take care of yourself. The most important child to take care of is that little girl inside. You got to make sure that that little girl's taken care of. Make sure she's fed. Make sure she's got exercise. Make sure she sleeps. Make sure nobody disrespects her. You got to take care of her first above everybody else. You've been neglecting yourself. Anyway, let me know what you thought. I will. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, goodness gracious. Hi, 25. Khadijah. Does my ex soulman have feelings for me? Third party situation. Does my ex soulman have feelings for me? Right here with the third party situation, my love. Right away, it makes me think of what I just finished saying. You got to take care of that one first. You got to take care of that one first. Does my ex soulman have feelings for me? Thanks, Dee. Yeah. Yeah, they do. So what? So what if they do? So yes, they do. Yes. But man, they're such a burden. If you take them on, you're taking on their burdens. This is burdensome. This is so burdensome, and you're not seeing the clear picture. They're not even telling you everything. It's not even a clear picture. So this is dishonesty. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're such an amazing, wonderful, terrific person. And I don't know, and I want to bawl my eyes out in your energy. I don't know where you forgot that and why you've lost yourself and you've lowered your expectations. You lowered, it's almost like you feel you don't deserve greatness anymore, and you do. Anyway, it is very burdensome. It's not what it seems. So I say, this shouldn't even matter. I hope that helped. You're welcome. Sorry, guys. Sorry I froze. It's saying my battery's dying. So you know how it goes, low battery, and it's like stuck. It's been stuck. So my question, will you answer it? Will I see my granddaughter within the next 3 months? Caroline, the angels want your question answered. I tell you, the fact that I saw your question previous in asking how to phrase it, and the fact they brought it to my attention first thing, they want me to answer your question. Will I see granddaughter next 3 months? Let's find out. I'm curious now too, because that was just too synchronicity for them to answer. Peace, I really want to answer your question, but I know I'm not going to have time. I appreciate all your persistence. I'm really sorry. I will go back live next Thursday, so make sure you tune in then. Hopefully I can answer then. If you can't wait till then, you can always go to my page and book a reading. My readings are $175 over the hour. They're Zoom, and they're really good. Yeah, Peace, you would have been next. I'm so sorry. No, I'm Caroline. They're saying you're not. They're saying no. There's work to be done here. There's work that has to be done. So I don't know if it's work you need to do, or work the parents need to do, or work the granddaughter needs to do, but there's work that needs to be done, and there's communication that needs to be done. Yeah, it will get better. So they want you to, in your mind, create the scenario that you want. Visualize you and your granddaughter getting together. Visualize it going well. Feel the vibration of it. There is fun here. There is an adventure here. So I do know you will. It's just a matter of when. And like I said, there's work that has to be done. There's communication that has to be done. And then it turns to a yes. But it goes through two no's before it's a yes. And I tell you, I don't know if it's the money that's bugging you, or the way they view money, or how they're thinking about money. Somehow money is associated with this, and what's bugging them or bugging you. And yeah, it is low vibrational. So I don't feel like you're in the wrong on this at all. I do think it is, you have reason and purpose for the distance. And it is a toxic, but take a deep breath. I always say pray, Ask God to fix it. Ask God to show light into the situation, to take over the situation, to fix it, to mend hearts, to give the right words, the right understanding. And yeah, some people get triggered if I say God. So if you want, just do your angels and guides, because it's all the divine. I want to do a reading with you sometime within the next month. So Caroline, if you want a full hour reading, just go to my page and you can book it. There's a booking system. It is $175, and yeah, you'll probably get a lot of answers that you want, because we can really take our time. Like, you see what can happen in 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Imagine an hour just for you. Anyway, I hope that helps. Love and light to you. I send love and light to the situation. It's distance for a reason, because right now it's too burdensome. My shoulder's hurting, which is burdens. Bonnie, it's amazing and so accurate. Wow, thank you so much. All right. I claim it. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, you guys. I appreciate all of you being on my page. I'm going to send you. So this one's a funny one. Let's lighten the mood. This one's a funny one. This was a general. This is for everybody. It's a funny one. I'm going to warn you. PG. This is a PG plus 13, because there's this one has some curse words in it, but it's so funny. Let's get your card. Let's get our general card for everybody. I trust in myself because I am a total badass. That is for you. That is for you. Yes, you. I love it. I love it. I wish I could read all of you. I truly, truly do. I really, really do. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you next Thursday for Thoughtful Thursday. I do go live on Mondays. It's not for yes, no questions, though. It is for prayer. So if you guys would like me to pray for you or to help manifest something you want to bring in, tune in on Manifestation Monday. Other than that, love and light. Have yourself an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for your love and support. Good night. And I want to, because I always lose all of these comments, and I wanted to get my comments. So I want to take a picture of it. Before I hang up. There we go. There we go. Callum. That's a great idea. I just had an amazing thought. Okay. Am I back to the beginning? Oh, one person's in here. If there is somebody in here, I don't mind answering your question if you type it in. If I've already answered it, then thank you for being here and supporting my channel. I appreciate you. I'll do a card for you too. This is going to be a funny one. Positive vibes only. How's that one, eh? I tell you, my girlfriend gave me this and I just love them. They're a little funny. They're a little funny. Love and light to you. Thanks for being in the room. I appreciate you so much. Good night. And stream.